Good morning, Mount Olive. Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Great Friday. It's always a good day when it's Friday. Before we have our devotion, let's go before the Lord in prayer. Lord, we want to thank you for all you do for us. Lord, your message we've heard, Father, and dwelled on this week. Lord, we want to thank you for leading, guiding, directing everything we've done. Lord, we come to you this morning, Father, and with prayers to remember our mission team, Lord, that you'll give them safe travel and protection while they're gone. Or that you will give them the people to talk to, the souls that need healing, Father, they may play their part, Father, in the grand scheme that they spread your gospel to those that need it most. Lord, please be with each and every one of them. Bless each and every one of them. Protect their families while they're gone. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, we'll go ahead and share our screen this morning. There we go. And it's kind of building upon what Brother TJ's message was on Sunday. And basically continues to ask the questions, does Jesus see your faith? And how that pertained to the lesson that we've been learning about. So when we go and think about the lesson that we heard on Sunday, it takes us back to Mark 2nd, and I'll read a couple of verses. Basically, it comes about when a man of the palsy, in verse 3, it says, and they come unto him, bringing one sick of the palsy, which was born of 4. And when they could not come nigh unto him for the press, in other words, there were so many around the house that they couldn't get through the front door, they uncovered the roof where he was, and when they had broken it up, they let down the bed wherein the sick of palsy lay. And this is the part or the verse that we would like to really give our focus to. In verse 5, it says, and when Jesus saw their faith, he said unto the sick of the palsy, son, thy sins be forgiven thee. So how does God actually see our faith? You know, we have faith. The Lord knows we have faith. But actually, how was Jesus moved by seeing these 4 actually take their friend, put him in a bed, and lower him down so Christ could actually perform a miracle on him? So we know that God is all-knowing. That's no surprise. He knows our heart. He knows what we think about, what we do, what our weaknesses are, what our strengths are, and what we have continued to walk in his life. But when he saw the friends of the paralytic man putting their faith into action, they knew that Christ could heal him if they could just get to him, get this man right in front of Jesus. They knew and had faith that he, being the Son of God, could touch him and could give him healing. And that's how he saw the faith. He knows our heart by the actions we take. So in other words, I know I have faith that an apple tree during the January, February months, I have faith that an apple tree will soon bloom and bring us apples. But that faith only happens when I show up in June and July and start picking apples. If I just believe it happened but really don't show up and start picking them, then how do we have faith? We know here in James 2:26, it says, for as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. If we don't exercise that faith or put it into motion, then basically our faith really has no purpose. So how will our faith be shown? How can Jesus and how can God see our faith? We show it in obedience to him and for love for one another. In 1 John 2, chapter 2, verses 3 and 4, he says, and hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his commandments. So we obey what he tells us to do. Verse 4, he says, and he that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. So if we are obedient to what God tells us to do, about how he touches our soul, about what actions to take, then we know that we are part of him and we've been saved and we are one of his, and we are putting our faith to work. By his love, in 1 John chapter 3, verse 14, he says, we know that we have passed from death unto life because we love the brethren. He that loveth not his brother abideth in death. So in other words, if we don't love our brother, if we don't reach out, if we don't take his struggles into being a part of ours, then we don't love him. And if we don't love him or her, then we must not have Christ in us. That's why he says, he that loveth not his brother abideth in death. So we'll ask, have you taken the faith leap? Have you become one of his? We have a group of individuals. It was wonderful to see the service Wednesday night, to see all those that were prayed over. They are taking their faith into an action step and moving forward to show his love and compassion for others. Please be in prayer for these as they leave. Remember them all week and each and every day in their interactions. Hope you have a wonderful Friday.